Today's been a weird day. Let's pull some tarot about it. There's just like a weird energy in the world today, or like in the air today. Very strange. Things just sound more dramatic than what they are. I feel like speaking of sounding more dramatic than what they are, I feel like I'm like caught in a riptide or like in a whirlpool. Not like I'm drowning or anything like that, because I don't feel like I'm drowning, but like I've gotten a lot done. Hold on, tarot cards jumped off the table. But anyways, I've gotten a lot done, but I still feel like I haven't gotten a lot done, you know? Like there's like a stagnancy in the air. You know what I'm saying? Like things feel very still, but there also feels like a lot of quick movements just around me though. Like there's a bubble where like I'm sitting in this one spot, but then like in a 10-foot radius around me, everything is happening. We are officially in the pre-shadow for a Mercury retrograde, so I'm sure that's got something to do with it. I really need to look. I think it's going to be in Taurus. I need to look and see like what all that means for me, but you know, sure, it's got something to do with it. We also still have the Venus retrograde happening, so today we are quite literally being told that it's time to eject ourselves out into the world. That sounded really weird. But we've been in this period of like hermiting, right? Like the Hermit came out, obviously. But the Hermit isn't like, a lot of people are like, oh, it's depressing, a time by yourself and blah, blah, blah. But there's also a lot of like positivity that can come with it too. Like when you're in the Hermit mode, you're like finding your light. You're being more in touch with your soul and your inner knowing and things like that. There is also this message of like, for the Hermit, it's very dramatic, but it's like, I am around when you need me. Who else is that? That's Nanny McPhee. Yeah. But I'm around when you need me, and then when you no longer need me, I'm gone, right? Well, this is saying that now it's time for you to stop doing what others need. It's time for you to do what you need and to literally throw yourself out into the world. You've been sitting on something for a little bit, sitting on a decision, sitting on a project, sitting on an idea. Well, now it's time to get it done. Some of you may be sitting on the idea of patience being a virtue, and it is, and that's great, but now's not the time for patience. Now is the time to get it done. It's time to take that step, move forward. If you're having to wait on someone else, don't. Just keep moving. Like if you're sitting here like, well, I agreed to do this with this person, or I agreed to let this person do this part of this thing that I'm doing, but they're not, don't wait. Just do it. Just do your part. Do what you can. When it's time for them to step up, if they're going to step up, they'll do it. It'll work in divine timing, but you should not be waiting around for something else to happen or for someone else to do their part. Now is also the time to be confident in your knowledge and in your work. There's some of you that might be thinking, oh, well, this would be a really cool way to make money, or a cool way to do my job, or a cool way to get this thing done that I want to do, but I might need a little more information, or I might need a little more knowledge. Not necessarily more information, because having more information is always a good thing, in my opinion. You should know more. But there's some things that it's like, you know it, right? Like you know what to do. You know how to do it. You've done it 1,000 times before. You've already been doing it for yourself or something like that. So just go do it on this bigger scale, or on this like new adventure. You don't need a new perspective or a new outlook, or to take a course, or to have someone else show you. You already know what you're doing because you've been doing it, and you can do it in a way that's not going to be disappointing to you or the people you're doing it for. You have the knowledge, you have the know-how, you literally have everything that completes what it is that you need to get this done. You have it. Either you have it within you, or you have the resources around you. There's nothing else you have to acquire. There's no one else you have to wait. Some of you also may be still kind of dealing with some pain, some like residual pain, leftover pain, something from the past that may be affecting the way you're thinking now. I know that's very vague, but for some of you, this may be a heartbreak, like a breakup or something like that. But it's not, I'm sensing in this instance, it's not affecting you in a romantic way, if that makes sense. Like this heartbreak that you went through that could be a romantic heartbreak is now spilling over into the rest of your life and affecting your work and performance and other things. But for some of you, it's going to be more on a career aspect, like you got burned by a past job, a past business partner, past something, like past career goal. Like it's the energy of, this is my dream and I think it's going to come true, and I'm going to go do this thing, and I'm going to go get this degree, and then I'm going to succeed. And then you get ready to do it and you don't. And so therefore now you're burned and you're afraid that things aren't going to go well. The energy today is reminding you that this is in the past, it's over and done with, and the pain and the load that you've been carrying, the struggle that you've been going through, all the things that have been kind of weighing you down and getting in your head and making you want to stay in this hermit mode, they're coming to an end. They're almost done. So pick your head up, get your shit together, get your ass out the door, and go project yourself out into the world. If this message aligns with you, it will find you, and if it doesn't, keep scrolling. It costs $0 to mind your own business. I swear it's free. If you'd like to book a reading with me, you can go to the link in my bio and you can either fill out the form or go buy one on my Etsy store. Either way, you're going to end up on my Etsy store, so you can start there. But the form is fun. It gives me more information about you. You're doing amazing. Get up, get active, go do what you got to do. I believe in you.